with our mantra to increase our virtue, which is in the chat box. And this increases any of our virtue by 100,000 times. So we do this mantra 7 times. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SAMBHARA SAMBHARA BIMANA SARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. Om SMARA SMARA BIMANA SKARA MAHA DZAWA HUM. And then checking your posture, making sure that your back is straight. Making sure that everything is relaxed so you have this stable posture. Take a few nice deep breaths as you just continue to relax your body. Releasing any tension you might be holding in your muscles. If your back is straight, it provides that stability you need. So you can let your shoulders drop if they're raised at all. Relax your jaw if you're holding any tension there. Letting your breathing be normal and uncontrolled, just happening naturally. And noticing what's happening in your body tonight. Observing any of the sensations you might be having. Not really analyzing, it's just paying attention to these sensations. And we're just grounding ourselves, trying to become more mindful as a preparation for actually doing our meditation practice. So we have this positive intention. When we are constrained by our habits, we have a very narrow view of ourselves. You know, we think we have these traits. Maybe I'm arrogant, or I'm smart, or I'm beautiful, or I'm talented, or I'm really bad at something. And we have these very concrete ideas of who we are based on habits. And it really limits our thinking. When actually we're changing all the time. Everything about us, our body and our mind, is changing. Constant stream of change. None of these habits that we have are fixed. Even if they're very old, even if they're very ingrained, they're not permanent. And this method of Vajrasattva is one of the most powerful ways we can enact change in the areas where we want to eliminate our delusions, change our negative habits, all the things that are at the root of not only our own suffering, but the suffering that we cause in others, the harm that we do to others. And so let's think, may I do this practice tonight? Give it all of my attention. Do it really thoroughly, genuinely, as a way of benefiting all sentient beings. And so think about any negative actions you may have created, especially anything recent. Be as specific as you can. And then thinking back with regret on any actions that we've done that are negative actions of body, speech, and mind. And not just from this lifetime, but from all previous lifetimes, countless lifetimes, in every form possible. We regret having planted any seeds of suffering on our mind stream that will later ripen in our harming others, harming ourselves. And then we turn to Vajrasattva. We are relying on Vajrasattva, who is one with our Guru, through doing this practice. This is what allows us to change our own mind stream. And so we visualize on a 1,000-petal white lotus and moon disk, Guru Vajrasattva, seated in meditation posture above the crown of our head. His body, his royal garments, his adornments, jewelry, everything is in the nature of light, like a reflection on water, not flesh and bone and ordinary, but like a rainbow body. pure wisdom, pure compassion, pure love. Holding Vajra and bell. Symbolizing the perfection of method and wisdom. Very compassionately here only to help. And we take refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I am enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. And then holding in your heart anyone you've harmed recently, anyone you've harmed in the past, and all the beings that we have ever harmed since beginningless time. Having compassion for them, knowing they are suffering because of our actions. I must purify so I can stop harming others. And so we begin with the purification of body. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends forth a powerful beam of white nectar from his heart. It arcs around, enters your crown, and pours into your entire body, filling you completely. And it's pushing out black inky liquid, which are all the negativities of your body, any negative actions. And it pushes out of your lower orifices all that harm you've ever done, where the black inky liquid just completely disappears, as if it was never there. As we recite the mantra, Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Didameva Va Siddhashaya Meva Va Sukhashaya Meva Va Anadati Meva Va Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadharagata Vajramami Mudza Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Didameva Va Siddhashaya Meva Va Sukhashaya Meva Va Anadati Mebava, Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasutame, Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan, Sarvadharagata Vajramami Mudza Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dida Mebava, Siddhashaya Mebava, Sukhashaya Mebava, Anadati Mebava, Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasutame, Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan, Sarvadharagata Vajramami Mudza Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dida Mebava, Siddhashaya Mebava, Sukhashaya Mebava, Anadati Mebava, Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasutame, Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan, Sarvadharagata Vajramami Mudza Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dida Mebava, Siddhashaya Mebava, Sukhashaya Mebava, Anadati Mebava, Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasutame, Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan, Sarvadharagata Vajramami Mudza Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Ananati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamastame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Masa Vajrabahama Hasamaya Sapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titashrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabahamaha Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. And be delighted that all your negative actions of the body are now completely purified. And think that there's nothing you can do with your body that would harm others. And then we purify our speech. This time, when Guru Vajrasattva sends out the powerful beam of white nectar, as it enters the crown of your head, it begins to fill your body from the bottom up, pushing up the black inky liquid, which are the negative actions of your speech, as they are forced out of the top of your body like a glass overflowing. The black inky liquid pours out of your body and disappears as if it never existed. And this is purifying those negative actions of speech. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anurata Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anurata Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Denapatita Dita Mebawa Sutashaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Mempriyatsa Sarvakamasitame Titapshrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvatadagata Vajramami Mata Vajrabahama Samaya Sabahum Pe. Be so happy that all your negative actions of speech are now completely purified, and think that everything you say will be of benefit to others. And then we purify the mind. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends powerful beams of laser light from his heart chakra, which arcs around and enters your crown chakra and fills your entire being instantly, like turning on a light switch. And as the light hits your heart chakra, everything negative in your mind, all the negativities, all the ignorance, instantly eliminated, not one atom left. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Parida Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamastame Tsitim Kurahum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Parida Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe. Think that all your negativities of mind are now completely purified. There's no room left in your mind for anything but love, compassion, patience, and wisdom. And then we need to purify any of the tendencies left on the mind, very subtle imprints. And to do this, Guru Vajrasattva sends down a powerful beam of white light, again, completely illuminating your body, hitting your chakra, heart chakra, purifying any of these subtle obscurations to omniscience. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dina Mebawa Sutishaya Mebawa Supashaya Mebawa Anadati Mebawa Sarvasiti Membriyatsa Sarvakamasutame Siddham Shrim Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadata Gata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabahama Samaya Sapa Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dinapatita Didumebhava Siddhishaya Mebhava Supashaya Mebhava Ananakta Mebhava Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadagata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabhama Samaya Sapam Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manipalaya Vajrasattva Dinapatita Didumebhava Siddhishaya Mebhava Supashaya Mebhava Anadati Mebhava Sarvasiddhi Mempriyatsa Sarvakama Sutame Siddham Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadagata Vajramami Matsa Vajrabhama Samaya Sapa Ahum Pe. Think that your mind is now completely purified of even the most subtle tendencies, and all these obscurations to omniscience are completely removed. And then we set our resolve not to repeat negative actions in the future. So for anything specific you've done recently, set a reasonable goal that you feel confident you can keep, even if it's just 1 minute after finishing purification. And when we keep our goals, then we can rejoice and really see how our mind is changing. And if we make a mistake again, because the habit and tendency is still too strong, then that's why we must purify every day. And then we also hold a general wish not to break any of our vows or commitments. We vow to refrain from harming others, to observe the 10 to avoid the 10 non-virtuous actions, cultivating their antidotes, the 10 virtuous actions. Always refraining from harming others and helping whenever possible. Guru Vajrasattva is so delighted, wanting to merge with your mind. He melts into white light, absorbs into your crown, merging with you, filling you with light. And think my Guru's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, and my own body, speech, and mind are the same thing. Meditate on the emptiness of the 3 circles, that in emptiness there is no I, the creator of negative karma, no action of creating negative karma. There is no negative karma created. All phenomena are empty of any inherent existence. They don't exist at all from their own side. And because they are empty, they do exist, just not in the way that we perceive them. And we dedicate all the merit of positive energy that we've created by doing this purification practice to all living beings by thinking, may all the virtuous karma we have created from doing this practice ripen as our enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which the happiness of all sentient beings comes, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second, and that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may emptiness be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second, and that which has been generated, may it increase. As a result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may I, who am empty from my own side, achieve Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, which is empty from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are empty from their own side to that enlightenment which is empty from its own side as quickly as possible by myself alone. And we pray for the long life of any of our gurus, especially His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, all of our precious teachers, Geshe Sherab. May they all live long lives, have health, and continue to teach us and lead us all the way to enlightenment. And then with a very happy mind, have a wonderful sleep.
Thank you. This was so lovely. Thank you so, so much.